A magnet can exert a push or pull on another magnet without even touching it. Do you know how it happens? A magnet creates a magnetic field around itself. If any other magnet or an object made of iron enters this field, it experiences a magnetic force. We are now going to trace magnetic field lines of a bar magnet. Definition of magnetic lines of force. The path in which a force unit North Pole would move in a magnetic field is called magnetic lines of force, or simply magnetic field line. Explanation. The magnetic lines of force are the imaginary lines showing the path of unit North Pole in the magnetic field. How can we find the shape of the magnetic field? There are two ways, using iron filings and a magnetic compass. Let's discuss the iron filings method. Now let's say you have a bar magnet like this. Now, place a thick paper over the bar magnet and sprinkle a thin layer of iron filings over the paper, and then tap the paper gently. The iron filings arrange themselves in a regular pattern that looks something like this. This pattern gives us a rough idea of the shape of the magnetic field of this bar magnet. Now the other method is to use a magnetic compass to plot the magnetic field lines of the bar magnet with the help of a pen. Mark North Pole of the bar magnet as N and South Pole as S. Place a small magnetic compass near the North Pole of the bar magnet. Observe the deflection of the compass needle. The South Pole of the needle points towards the North Pole of the magnet, and the North Pole of the needle is directed away from the North Pole of the magnet. Mark the end of the compass with a pen. Now move the compass needle to a new position, such that its South Pole occupies the position previously occupied by the North Pole. Mark the position of the North Pole. Repeat these steps till you reach the South Pole of the bar magnet. Join the points marked on the paper with a curve. This curve represents a magnetic line of force. Repeat above procedure and draw few more magnetic lines of force. These lines which represent the magnetic field around the magnet, are known as magnetic lines of force. These are 5 important properties of magnetic lines of force. Number 1. Outside the magnet, lines of force start from north pole of the magnet and ends at the south pole. Number 2. Inside the magnet, lines of force move from the south pole to the north pole of the magnet. Number 3. Magnetic lines of force always form closed curves. Number 4. Magnetic lines of force never intersect each other. The reason is, if any two lines of force intersect each other, then it means that at the point of intersection, compass needle must point in 2 different directions, which is impossible. Number 5. Magnetic lines of force is stronger in the region where the magnetic lines of force are crowded or dense or large, and weaker in the regions where the lines of force are far apart. Observe the diagram of the magnetic lines of force. We can see that poles are the regions where the magnetic field is the strongest, as the lines of force are crowded. The center of the magnet represents the region where the magnetic field is weakest, and lines of force are far. Thanks for watching Pathfinder 6. Like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.